As always, I'd like to thank each and every one of you who like and who share the messages that we bring forth on the I Am a Warrior page. Thank you for your love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for just helping us get our word out there and get the messages out there. Without you, none of this would be possible. Many times in this process that we are in, the biggest battle that we face is between who we are now and who we used to be. You know, who we used to be likes to come in a lot of times and poke its ugly little head in there to make us get down, to make us feel like we don't belong or what we're doing is not the right thing to be doing. I'm going to tell you like this process does work. This process has made you a much better man, a much better woman than what you were before. But understand, it is a process. This is a step by step by step by step process. There is no skipping one step and get to the next one and we'll come back and work on this step. No, we face it every day. We deal with something new. We deal with something different. And we keep dealing with that until we get through it, until we get over it. Trying to deal with who you used to be and trying to deal with who you are now is like dealing with night and day. They're two opposite people. You know, we may not see the big change, you know, but the little things that are different is what makes it so special. It's the little stuff that we're different, how we just talk different, how we may react to a situation different. But sometimes, even though we have every good intention in mind and everything seems to be going our way, we'll face a situation, we'll face a problem for this day or at that moment, and we go back to our old ways of thinking or the old ways that we used to react to them. This is where we have to learn to retrain our thoughts. This is where we have to stop and think, I'm not that person no more. I'm better than that. I've came too far to be thinking like that, to be acting like that, to be doing things like that. So today I just challenge you. I challenge you to take your time in this process. I challenge you to take the time today to think about who you are today. Don't think about who you used to be. Think about who you are today. And when that old person comes and tries to butt his ugly little head back in and say, nah, we're going to do it this way, hold that off. Be strong. Be strong in your process. Be strong in who you are. Believe in who you are at this moment. Believe in what you're doing at this moment. Know that this process is bettering you and preparing you to be a much better person than you ever thought you could be. God has a plan for you. And God's plan is working right now as we speak. No matter the circumstances that you're facing, no matter what's going on in your life at this moment, God's plan is working and He is doing it overtime. But we have to work right along with Him to get the most out of this process, to get this process to incorporate it in our lives. We have to work too. It's not easy. Never will be. It's going to be harder and harder and harder some days. And some days you're just going to feel like giving up. But I beg you, I plead with you, please do not give up on yourself. Do not give up on this process. God has never, not once, given up on you. So why and how do we have the right to give up on ourselves? He created us for His purpose, for a specific purpose in this life. He created you, just you, nobody else. But you, just the way you are. He knew who you was. He knew how you was going to be. He knew the decisions you was going to make. He knew the road that you was going to go down. But He also knew where your story would continue on, how it would change. You don't have the right to take that away from God. You don't have the right to take that away from yourself. You don't have the right to take that away from other people. You know, we call this our life, but God gave us this life. And He gave us this life for a reason. And that was to live it the right way so that His will can be done in our lives, so that we can change things in this world, so that we can be better as individuals, for our kids, for our family, for our mates, whatever it is. You don't have the right to quit. You don't have the right to give up. God is still in control. He's been in control from day one. And He'll stay that way. So get it together. Start living life the way you need to live life. Let the old person, let the old self die.